Welcome to the number one friendship podcast in the country. I'm Matt Ritter.
I'm Aaron Cairo.
Guys, go to manoftheyearpodcast.com, buy some of our merch. Go to audible.com/the buddy system. Download the Audible original. Learn how to make friends with complete and total effing strangers and how to level up your existing friend groups, how to start traditions like our amazing tradition. Maybe 22 years, 23 years from now, you'll have a giant trophy with a big dinner like us. And you know what I love about that dinner? It's really fun. Super
It's very
fun.
fun. Matt, before we dive in, we never discussed that I altered the trophy.
You know, I had a moment where I was like, should I go at this guy really hard for doing that?
So for our listeners, we've had the same trophy for 23 years, the Man of the Year trophy. And on three sides, not the front side, it's just blank. And so I added the three things that are important to the group. One says tradition, one says friendship, the other says hard hats, which is working hard.
Yeah. I thought it was great. Part of me was like, how dare you? How dare you? I think did anyone else have that reaction?
No, because you all said it was AI, and I couldn't prove it. Like
we
crossed
thought
the
it was
room.
false. But that was the thing. We thought it was false. And then I was like, I guess he really did do this. And then I was like, you know what? Who cares?
I thought you would love it.
No, I know, but you didn't have our permission.
Oh, yeah. You're right. I mean, I'm Man of the Year. I can do whatever the fuck I want.
To alter the trophy. All right, we're gonna paint it next year.
Yeah,
listen, orange and blue, Nick's colors.
You earn the trophy. You can do whatever you want with it. That's the rules that I just made up.
Yeah, just like when he cracked it, like the Liberty Bell.
Yeah. All right. So it is fun. It's fun as hell. The dinner.
So I wanted to actually use that as a springboard to a topic. I've just been thinking a lot lately. I don't know if I told you this. I did this Artist Way group a couple months back with some friends just to get my writing. I don't feel like I ever really get stifled, but I do feel like so many things get in the way of just having the free flow to get, usually you and I are very, very prolific in our writing. And it dawned on me that it had been way longer than normal between like finished scripts. So I did this Artist Way group for 6 weeks with a bunch of friends. And
What is it?
It's a book about how to like unlock your creativity and the things you need to do.
So it's a James Clear about creativity, basically.
But originally, and it's this woman who dated Scorsese or somebody. She's like a former actress.
Got it.
Very famous book.
Got it. Okay. Spiritual Path to Higher Creativity. Wow. Okay. Yeah,
it's a great book, tremendous book, very helpful to a lot of people. Helped thousands and thousands of people. But one of the things we did every week was part of the book was to follow the lesson plan and do the homework. And one of the homework assignments every week was do something just for yourself. And by like 4 weeks in, every week, everybody would go around and talk about the things they did for themselves. They went to see a movie, they went whatever. And I just hadn't done a single thing for myself in like a month. Okay. And I'm not like trying to be a martyr here and sound like, oh, I'm so, selfless. It's just, we get so in our heads about all the things that are on our to-do list. And it just hit me like, oh, I'm just like not doing anything fun. And that was sort of the springboard for the topic of this week is like, are we having enough fun? We're so in this era of self-care and wellness and all this stuff. And, we're trying to succeed. We're trying to get our professional goals, all this stuff. And obviously friendship has fallen a little bit by the wayside, but I think part of that, or maybe it's like a corollary or causation, is that we're also having less fun. I wanted to just ask you, do you feel like as a society we're having less fun than we used to have?
Oh, gosh, as a society, man. Well, I think that a lot of people are having a tough time. I mean, I can speak from, I can just speak personally.
Yeah.
Where I think we have talked about this a couple years ago, I started like keeping track of the fun things that I did.
Yeah.
So on December 31st in my calendar, I have a list of all the fun things I did each month.
That's great. So tell me, can we talk about your list? I want to just like give the audience some motivation, maybe some some positive guidance on what like a regular person has done for fun in a given month.
Am I a regular person?
I don't know. I don't mean that as in a derogatory way. I just meant like, you're not Elon Musk or Bezos going and
Right.
having.
All right. So I'm looking at 2025. I went to a conference, film conference in Atlanta. I went to Aruba with my family. I
Okay.
went to, oh, that was for a funeral, but I went to New York. I went to Vegas for one night for a birthday. I went
Yeah.
to Stagecoach. I went to San Diego for a weekend. Uh, I went to a concert with Londi at Red Rocks. I ran a triathlon. I went to see Oasis at the Rose Bowl.
Yeah.
Went to a Vegas festival. I think you were there or there at the same festival. Um, I spoke at NYU. I went to the TikTok Awards, the Man of the Year dinner. I don't know. Is that relatable at all?
Great. No, that's great. That's great. I don't know what my list looks like, but it's not that lengthy. And maybe this is
Mm,
partly like, oh, I am in a different phase of, with my time
your kids, yeah.
commitments. And maybe this is more geared towards parents. Maybe they're not having enough fun. Because I feel like right now, a lot of the people that I'm talking to, it doesn't feel like they're having enough fun.
It's funny because that list aside,
Yeah.
when you told me you want to talk about this is going to be some real crazy shit. Like I actually like associate fun a little bit with guilt.
Yes. Yes. I
Like,
think I do too.
yeah, I'm like, what have I done to deserve this fun weekend away? Oh, you feel the same way. I thought that was going to be strange.
No,
Okay, good.
totally. I literally just posted on Instagram today about the Knicks. I went on this epic. This all came out of me going to the Knicks. I've been
Yeah,
following the Knicks around, and I'm just having the time of my life. By the
yeah.
time this comes out, we'll have won the championship.
God, are you,
But
you really jinx us like that, Matthew?
yeah, yes, yes, I'm willing to.
Ugh.
I'm willing to.
Go
I'm willing
next.
to.
Okay, okay.
And I just posted this story today of like, the Knicks have just made me realize that like, fun isn't something you reward yourself for when you've done all the work.
Okay.
That was the lesson that I just realized today. That was like the epiphany I had yesterday. I just posted, fun is not the reward for getting all your stuff done. And I think you're saying that you also live by that. And I think a
Yeah.
lot of you know, high like production based, whatever people, whatever you want to call it, people who kind of set their life up as high achievers, achievement oriented people.
Yeah.
And I don't even know if anybody taught us this. We've all kind of self concluded that fun is guilty pleasure, right? That like it's okay. Well, I guess if I succeeded hard enough or I worked hard enough, then yeah, I could give myself like a little fun dose.
Yeah.
How did that happen to both of us independent? Like, I just don't feel like I've read that or how did we all end up in that sort of paradigm?
Well, I don't know because I always assumed it was because we are freelancers.
Uh huh.
And so any day, I'm gonna going away for the weekend. I'm taking today off. No one's paying me. Work
Right.
ceases completely. So it's opportunity cost.
So I wonder. Yeah, it's funny you say that. Maybe that's right because I also feel the same way. If I don't work, there's no money coming in. There's no
Yeah,
like, there's no salary.
yeah.
There's no check. There's no work. There's nothing that happens if I am not at the desk producing. So I
The other
wonder.
Wait, hold on,
Let's
Matt.
ask our listeners. Yeah,
The other day, sorry, I'm sorry to interrupt. I had to Google because I wasn't sure what PTO meant.
that's hilarious.
How
I only know
embarrassing.
all the jargon because I hear Jess on these Zooms all day long. I know all those memes like where the annoying voices. Do you see that TikTok that's going around with the annoying voice lady on the on the Zoom? Oh, it's
No,
great.
what is she saying? She's saying jargon.
Yeah, she's saying jargon and like everybody's just cringing and in pain about like it's like that's what I hear on the other end of Jess's stuff. But so I wonder, I want to ask our audience, like, will you please chime in? Is this a freelancer thing? Is this a because now clearly it's not a parent thing, right? It's like, what is it that's driving us to feel like we haven't earned the right to have fun?
let me ask you this, Matt. When you are mid fun, okay, you're at the Knicks game, like you're going nuts. Do you have any self talk in the moment or no?
That's what I realized. None.
Mm,
Like I'm not like, oh man, I really should be writing or I should be taking calls right. No. Like that's what it unlocked for me this finally because I've been doing this for weeks now.
yeah,
And I'm having a blast. I'm not drinking now. So like I'm just in a pure state of enjoyment that is
yeah.
driven by joy. It's not driven by drinking or anything else, you know? It's just driven by me doing something I'm excited about. What a
On the
shock, right?
well, I'm shocked. I'm jealous. I was gonna make a funny comment that you would probably make fun of me. So again, we're taping this in advance. I'm going to the World Cup next week in Seattle.
Same.
Uh,
Well, I'm going to here, but I'm going to the World Cup too.
yeah. So, but so and this is and I'm going to USA game. This is like core. This is like I've been waiting. I'm lifetime memory stuff. And I said to myself, you know what? We're gonna go out. The game starts at noon. We're gonna get up early. We're gonna go start drinking, but then I'm not gonna drink during the game because I want to enjoy it. That's the
That's amazing.
I made to myself. Yeah.
Here's what I wanted to, I think, like sort of synthesize what we're saying is that we've bought into this idea, and I don't know where it came from. I still don't know where. That's what I was asking you. We've bought into this idea that fun feels irresponsible.
Well, let me ask you this: Jess isn't a freelancer. Does she feel this?
She does stuff for herself when she wants to.
Yeah, women pamper
Yeah,
themselves.
she pampers herself, and she does more like social things, And I'm trying to do that. We have the DILFs monthly drinks on the books now, and I realize just having that on the books once a month, even though I'm not even drinking, it's
Yeah,
great. Have it on the calendar, and it's like that's one thing I can look forward to every month. I'm getting out of the house.
yeah,
Um, but I mean, this is a fact, right? We know the research shows that people, who have stronger social. I wanted to tie this into friendship. Like most of the time, like the fun is with other people, right? I mean, it can be by yourself. I think it's great to do things for yourself, but I think it's even more maximized when you're doing fun things with friends.
yeah. I mean, that's what literally what the friends are for, right? For the
Right.
fun stuff. I mean, also the serious stuff. Um,
Should we
and
take
I
a
also
listener question?
yes, guys, we will be right back with a listener question. Guys, this is asking for a friend. If you have a friendship question or ethical dilemma, send it to us on Instagram at Man of the Year Podcast, and we will answer it on the show. Matt, take it away.
So this was like, it felt like it was aimed at me, this question. Hey, Matt and Caro, my wife and I finally have the life we always wanted. Good job, nice house, healthy kids. But lately I find myself jealous of friends to seem to be having a lot more adventure in their lives. Maybe they have more money or more free time, but is this a sign I'm ungrateful or is it a sign that something's missing?
Sorry, they see the people having adventure, and what's the reaction?
He's feeling that he's jealous. He's
Oh, jealous.
jealous.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Well, I mean, let's do the start with the basics. You're comparing your insides to their outsides.
Mm-hmm.
Instagram is not real life, which is why I, try to engage with it as little as possible. You could also do whatever the hell you want. Sounds like you've got the means. Maybe there's some introspection in order here. Like, why do you feel jealous? Because you don't want to do it, because you can't do it, because they didn't invite you.
I think this ties in a lot to what we're saying is that like we're a little bit misdiagnosing what life's supposed to be about, right?
Okay.
So, in the same way that you and I misdiagnosed having fun with guilt, like we just
Yeah.
like completely misdiagnosed that somewhere along the way. I think
Yeah.
people misdiagnose that you can have a great life and a great family and like feel like something's gotten a little too predictable, right? You could be great. Like I'm grateful for Jess and my kids, but sometimes I just need some spontaneity, like hopping on a plane to go to the Knicks. Like that's just a different thing that makes my life fuller, right?
Wasn't I have to look at the notes, but wasn't one of your New Year's resolutions to be more spontaneous? Or was that last year?
Yes, that was maybe last year. So maybe it took
Last
me a year and a half. Maybe it took me a year and a half to get into it.
Yeah, got it.
So I don't think like it's wrong to be like jealousy, whatever. you don't have to call it jealousy, right? I think what you just said, like, don't call it jealousy, call it introspection, right? Call it an alert, right? Like call it a signal.
Yeah. Sorry, I was just looking at your
Yeah.
New Year's resolutions. Um, yeah, or a wake up call.
Wake up call.
You know, uh, interesting. It's not the what is it? It's the journey, not the destination.
Yeah.
Like to me, that's been the hardest thing to ever internalize because you're like, we're still we're strivers. It's hard to really let go when you're still striving.
Correct.
But I keep getting served. I love how TikTok knows what I'm thinking. Like, no, the striving is the
I
experience.
find that so hard too, though.
Yeah.
You know, I do. I agree with you. I find that so hard to be like, oh, just enjoy when you haven't made it.
Right. Right.
Enjoy
Yeah.
being a have not.
Yeah.
Like, I get it. Like, I get it. I think we all get it. It's just easier said than done. But
Right.
back to answering this question of like, the answer isn't blowing up your life, right? And like you can be satisfied and on one level happy, but you're not running like your family. It's not like a logistics operation, like it's your life. Like I just think
Yeah.
life has to have some fun in it. Life has to have some excitement in it, and that can come from your family, but it also there can be a bucket that's not from your family also, right? Maybe you're missing hobbies, or maybe you don't like, just because some other couple goes to Hawaii twice a year doesn't mean you have to go to Hawaii to bring, like, that's what they decided they need to do to bring joy or whatever into their family dynamic. Like, it doesn't have to be that.
Well, I was just gonna say, should we define fun?
Okay. To me, fun is like when I'm excited about doing something and then in the moment I'm just totally like lost in it.
Okay. Hmm. Right. I wonder. Okay. Yes. Because I guess like my when I'm recording things for my end of the year thing, it's like fun plus a trip. I mean, because going to the movies is fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
I went with my girlfriend to the new David Geffen, LACMA. They
Oh
it's
yeah,
like a
yeah, yeah. The wing, the
billion
new.
dollar building. Yeah, it was fun,
Well,
but I mean,
I took the tour. I haven't done it yet. Is it good?
yeah, it's good, but it's not going on the list of like my years.
Fun. Right. Okay. Okay. So what is fun? So how do we define fun?
I think
Something that really lights you up? Like I'm not sure how to.
I don't think it could happen. Well, again, fun is anything. You playing with your kids is fun, obviously.
Totally. Every day I'm having fun. Well, that's the other thing I was going to say. Like fun can be part of your day to day. If your routine is fun, you're crushing it, Because I
Right.
like what we do for work.
Yeah. But I think in this episode, we're talking about something a little bit greater than that.
Yes.
But maybe we
I
shouldn't
think
be.
we're talking about experiences.
Yeah. I think I agree
I
with
think
that.
I'll tell you this. I like things that create anticipation. How about that? Ooh,
You love anticipation. That's your kink.
I think that's the kink for most men. I have to be honest. Now, after seeing a lot of like sad sacks, the one cure for the sack, the cure for the sad sack is anticipation.
But the funny thing is your thing, spontaneity, by definition, includes no anticipation.
That's true. So, but they're different buckets of fun.
He's got a spontaneity kink and an anticipation kink. He never
Yes,
gets off.
as long as you don't call it my peccadillo.
These actually are pegging.
Yeah, yeah.
Right. You love anticipation. Fireball Adam is big on that. He's like, I want something on the calendar to look forward
I
to.
think most men need that more than they need the spontaneity. To be honest.
Well, because you literally can't plan for spontaneity. So you
Well, I'm
never know
talking
what's
about two different things, but I'm just saying their needs. If we
right.
look at what really solves it for them,
Yeah. Anticipation. Yeah. That's pretty good. And what do you think? I don't know. Could you even describe what anticipation feels like, though? If you had to describe it, looking forward to something, it's just like, is it pre-fun?
it's pretty fun. I think anticipation also helps you get through some of the like harder days.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Anticipation kind of gets you through some of the monotony,
Yeah. I mean, I can't believe it's summer. Like, what the f is going on?
right?
You know,
Right. I like
uh,
to build out my calendar in such a way that anticipation is always around the corner.
anticipations. And by the way, this will come out in August, which we're approaching what we coined the sad 60, if you
Dad
remember.
60
So that's
is
that's
September through post Labor Day through Halloween.
yeah, when like calendar's a little light, kids are back to school, not a lot of plans. Best to, put that anticipation on the books then. Do we answer the question?
Right. I think the question was there's nothing wrong with being jealous, right? That was the answer. You're nothing wrong with being jealous, but you're basically saying that you're not, there's nothing wrong with that feeling, is what I was saying.
Oh yeah, nothing wrong. I would say A, you investigate your feelings. Why do you feel jealous? B, just have a grain of salt that it's Instagram. C, do something about it.
Right. And D, figure out what you're excited about. Figure
Yeah.
out the thing that could make you excited and maybe break it up, Cairo, because like I think you listed a bunch of things at different scale.
Yes.
And Jesse Itzler does this Misogi thing every year. He does a giant thing every year. I'm not sure if everybody needs that.
Mizogi?
Misogi, it's a Japanese term
Okay.
where every year you do like an epic thing, like a marathon, whatever.
Oh.
But it's different. He does a different one every year.
Yeah, you
I'm
have
not
pointed
sure,
it.
I'm not sure that all people need a Misogi, but I
Right.
do think they need experiences that fall into different buckets, right? So I think maybe you need one thing a week that you just anticipate,
Mm,
you know? And then like the bigger things, like maybe once a quarter you should be doing something that is outside of your regular routine,
yeah.
and then at least once a year I think you should be taking a trip. I mean, I don't know.
But I think you got to do like Hawaii's probably not like that. That wouldn't really. I mean, I'd love to go to Hawaii, obviously, but that's not my thing. Although TikTok, I saw a TikTok that Tahiti is the off-brand but better Hawaii. Have you ever heard this?
Not a beach guy.
Well, I'm not a beach guy either, but like it's just as far, but it's cheaper and nicer. I mean, I'm sure I'm gonna get complaints for this, but that's what someone.
Tahiti is the better, cheaper Hawaii.
Yeah, Matt's face is in disbelief.
I just
I
never
don't.
heard that.
Yeah,
I
because
know.
it's
I mean,
less
I've heard
over.
of Tahiti. I've heard it's lovely. I think that they're all the same.
Yeah, where's
Hot
Bakara?
take.
You said
Hot take. They're all the same.
yeah. Every island. So just Matt's island take is that every island nation is the same.
No, not the nations. That's the stuff I like. The beaches. As long as
Yeah.
once you hit a blue beach and it's warm in the ocean and you can walk in, I love that. But there's a lot of
Where did
places.
you Where did you just go? What's Bakara?
Santa Barbara,
I
not a nice beach. I need Hawaii.
was like,
I
I
take it
didn't know
all
that.
back. I take it all back. I need Hawaii. That's not a nice beach, but it's 2 hours
Yeah.
door to door.
Okay. For some reason, I thought that was like in Thailand. I'm like, what did Matt? I was like, I guess I missed that.
I was proud of myself. Such a dad thing. I
Yeah.
kept saying in the car, best time we've ever made. Best time we've ever
Oh,
made.
yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm saying it to Julian and Brenner, like as if they understand how excited I am. Best time we've ever made. I said it to Jess like 15 times because we left at 7 a.m.
Oh, you got on a Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Even that's kind of
Best
late. Yeah.
Best time, well, because we didn't want to wake the kids up too early, but best time I've ever made.
What about way back?
Best time I've ever made.
What
I
time did you
beat it.
leave?
I beat it. Well, because we left on a Sunday of Memorial Day weekend. Nobody was driving.
Oh yeah, that's good. Yeah. Yeah. Those Monday holidays will crush you.
Yeah. Most dad thing I've ever repeated over and over. Best time
It's
I've
great.
ever
These
made.
kids have no idea.
It's just I'm just turning into a caricature.
All right, guys. This was
140, an hour 40. You didn't even ask me what the time was.
no. You said two. You said under 2 hours.
140.
Okay. All right. I mean, and were you driving fast?
Yes.
All right. Hold on. I'm gonna look up right now. Just don't even look. Just guess how long you think it would be from my place to that hotel right now.
Right now, 3 hours.
2 hours 6 minutes. So your time wasn't that great, to be honest.
Oh, well, this is off. This is an off hour.
Yeah.
140 is not that great. How much time can you shave off of a 2 hour and 6 minute trip?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. And I also read something that like going fast does nothing. Like
I'm also
mathematically,
15 minutes further than you.
you're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. Right. All right. You did great. You did great time. That was asking for a friend. If you have a friendship question, send it to us on Instagram and we'll answer on the show. All right. So, any last thoughts on fun?
So back to sort of the friendship of it all.
Yes.
Like, I think part of the reason you should see your friends more is it's kind of always fun.
How about a little going the other way, which is like just being with your friends and doing nothing is pretty fun.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, you don't need a thing. I'm saying if you're with your friends, you're having fun. So,
Yeah.
thing when we're talking about what to bake into our day, like you don't need to necessarily bake in a movie or or a hobby. You can, but like you just have your friend take a walk with your friend. Now you've like broken up the monotony. You have something that's fun. That's a spontaneous thing you can do, or it's something you can put on the calendar, the weekly walk or the pop-ins. But I love my spontaneous pop-ins.
You think you'd have fun by yourself?
Yeah, I do.
I mean,
But I
because
think
like,
it's
dude,
more fun with friends.
yeah. I mean, I guess even doing a triathlon, which I'm doing soon, like you're with other people are watching you.
I enjoy working out alone,
Yeah.
but I like being around people.
Yeah, you're a people person, but also I think there's also people who are more people, you're a fun leader.
Yeah.
You're proactively pitching stuff. Fireball Adam is like that. I mean, well, we got kids in the back. Speaking of fun, I think that's good fun. I mean, I think that how I would sum this up is fun for fun's sake, not because you did a good job. I always say to my, and by the way, I worked extra hard this week knowing I was going to take the rest of the day off. I mean, I do feel better if I'm being honest.
Wait, why are you
But like,
taking the day off?
I'm good. It's my girlfriend's birthday, so we're going away.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, where are you going?
We're just going to Newport.
All right.
Yeah.
I like what you just said. Can you say it again? The fun. What did you say? Just like
fun is for fun's sake.
Right.
It's not a reward, and it's not something you have to earn. I mean, especially our listeners and us. I mean, we are hard workers. I mean, yes, for you and me, Matt, everything's going to ground to a halt if we take a day off, but we'll be fine.
Well, that's what I'm kind of learning. Like when I went to the Knicks game,
yeah,
I didn't do work for 8 hours. Like,
yeah, and you were fine.
The world doesn't end.
Right, but you worked hard to get to a place where taking a day off doesn't, and it probably
that's
never.
The other thing, right? That's the other thing. Everybody who's listening to this, you guys work so hard. Life is hard. It's a grind, and you're working so hard, and you deserve the fun.
Have some fun.
Yeah.
Have you ever regretted having fun?
My first job, where probably should have been at work a little bit more.
Yeah. But it got you here on this podcast with me, and isn't it all worth it? No. Yeah. All right. Thank you guys for listening. Please tell us about your fun experiences and your thoughts around fun. Always remember, be good to yourself, be good to your friends. Love you, buddy.
And happy birthday to Cairo's girlfriend. Love you, buddy.
Happy birthday.